Hello and welcome back, one and all. So we are here today to do the gossip. If you haven't already, make sure you smash that subscribe button and of course leave the video with a like. So we're going to go through lots of new items. Some of them will be coming into the game, some of them might be, and others are just purely concepts and a bit of fan art. So we'll see what we come up with in this video. Of course, much of it is going to be themed around the Legion because Dages Birthday is coming up in March. So we'll literally crack on with this, and we're going to start probably my most favourite set so far, and that is going to be the Legion Draconic Paragon Plate. There is also a DragonBone version as well, which I will show you in literally just a second. So as you can see, they're both they're sort of very buff Legion set is how I describe it. We haven't had one of these for a little while, and it is quite nice to see the Draconic element in there as well to the Paragon Plate. So it really is looking very nice indeed, and we can expect that the animations also will be very, very cool. Of course, there's plenty of helmets, as you can see in that clip there, and here is the DragonBone version, which in itself also looks really nice. We mentioned before in previous videos about how nice it would be to see items that aren't just Legion or Nulgath, so it is nice to have this sort of diversity coming through, although that's not going to be anything relevant to the rest of this video, because here we have the Ultimate FiendHunter. Now this isn't really Legion, maybe it is a bit, but it's not really. This is something totally separate on its own, so it was nice to include this. I do hope that we end up seeing this in game. I think it is fairly likely to come in at some point. Maybe it will be part of Dages Birthday, but I hope we see it as part of some other weekly event. Anyway, so next up is the idea of Nulgath / Legion themed weapons. So as you can see here, of course, that's sort of the cyber spear or the spear of Nulgath. You've got the fangs and the little daggery weapon, which I'm not actually sure what that is on the right hand side there. But it does look really nice, the idea of merging them together. I don't think this, well, it could happen, I suppose. Who knows, AE might decide that might be a good idea, but we'll just have to wait and see with that one. Just wondering what you guys think of the idea of that, so let me know down below. Here we have the Legion Deathbound Gatekeeper. Again, this is a very nice Legion set, of course. As you can see, it's got the chain element of it, which is very much part of many of the items we see nowadays, so I do quite like that being added in. Keeping in touch with the calendar class, in my opinion. That's sort of how I'm seeing it here anyway, because that had all the chains as part of it as well. I know it's been part of many other Ascended sets before that, but it's nice to see it coming along yet again. Anyway, so next up is the Underworld Evoker set on the left. Of course, that's the Berserker version I showed you in the previous video on the right. I do actually really like the Evoker. It's quite dark and mysterious, and I think if we do see that coming in, I will actually probably invest in that item. So the Necro Paragon Weps. Necro Paragon, again, a set I showed you last week, but we've got some weapons now to go alongside it, which I will show you. So here we have sort of like a hammer, and there of course is the daggers, and a nice little sword to go with it as well. So who knows if we'll see that, but I certainly do hope so. They look quite nice. So this is a set that popped up fairly recently. No idea what this would be part of, but I just thought it was actually really quite cool and worth showing to you. Quite like the Jokery style theme to helm there as well. Sort of slightly different to usual. And finally, let's end on the MindBreaker Archer set. I think it's really cool, and I do actually like the sort of blue merging in with the sort of turquoise colour and the gold as well. I think it works really nicely, and of course to have a new bow added into the game, can't complain at that one there. So guys, let me know what you think to all the items I've shown you in this video, and let me know what you're most looking forward to potentially seeing at some point, and maybe even purchasing. Or of course, if you don't like anything, you can shout that out down below if you want to as well. Make sure you leave a like, and of course subscribe, and I will see you all again incredibly soon. Until next time, have a lovely day.